Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn Channel. We're here on Stewart Avenue, just west of Hollywood Boulevard. And you can see in the distance the downtown area, Fremont Street Experience, and the Circa are down there, but it's been very, very windy today. Winds are out of the southwest right now at about 20-21 miles an hour, so it's a very good clip, and it's kicking up a lot of dust and dirt, and so you're seeing that evidenced in the distance there. Lots of dust and dirt out there. Temperature outside right now is not too bad. It's about 103 degrees Fahrenheit. We come up here to the intersection with Fog Street, which becomes Mount Hood north of here. Four-way stop signs are really just kind of suggestions because those guys on the other side just really rolled right through. Didn't wait for their turns at all. Or something. Middle school over here on our left, I forget the name of it, but it's one of many, many schools here in Nevada. If you're a longtime viewer to the channel, you'll know that we like to talk about the schools because we have so many of them here in Vegas, and yet we're bottom 5 in the country every year in terms of educational outcomes and graduation rates and all those things. And it's just sad. I mean, they're obviously spending a lot of money. Taxpayers here are obviously spending a lot of money. And that return on the investment doesn't appear to be very good with outcomes like that in the bottom 5 every year. And then I get comments from viewers who will tell me that, you know, Clark County schools are awesome, and they went to Clark County schools, and then they went on to go get a degree somewhere. And I understand. That's great. But that doesn't mean that's the same story for everyone. Not everyone experiences that same result. So we come up here to the light at Christie Lane. Rundle Elementary School here on our right. One of 250 elementary schools. Shout out to 7-Eleven man who helped quantify the number of elementary schools for us here in Clark County. Clark County is a big county, but Vegas itself, it's really just kind of a map dot, sort of. When you look at overall Clark County, the land area here, you could go from Laughlin down the very southern tip of Nevada all the way up to, say, Mesquite, and that's about 190 miles. So that's just one county. Where I'm from in Florida originally, you have like 4 or 5 counties in that span of distance. Nevada has 17 counties, I believe. Florida has 67. Nevada is the 7th largest state in terms of land area in the country, and Florida's 26th. So that tends to be the case with a lot of states back east, though. They tend to have smaller counties. Some of the counties here rival the size of some of the states back east. Coming up here to Washington, we're on Nellis Boulevard right now with Big K right there on the left. A remnant of American retail. Now just boarded up and shuttered. No one's taken over the space. And we come up here to the light at Bonanza Road, and we will wait our turn. 7-Eleven on both corners here, if you'll notice, on the northwest corner on the other side of the Carl's Jr., as well as over here on the southeast corner. We've got 2 7-Elevens. It's got to be owned by the same person or corporation or whatever. Got the green light here at Bonanza. I'm going to go ahead and make this left. Someone is selling some little Lilo and Stitch children's chairs over here on the corner, it looks like. I can't point the camera over there, though. Pull into this 7-Eleven here. It says credit for regular unleaded is $3.85. $3.85. Super looks to be $4.45. I will be right back. Hey folks, welcome back. Finally got the fuel situation taken care of here. These gas pumps are hit or miss at this particular location, so far as when they work and when they don't. 3 Gatorades for $6, each 28 ounces, being advertised here at the 7-Eleven. There is the aforementioned Kmart over there, Big K, just sitting there shuttered now. And they hitched their wagon up to Sears, and that only made it worse for both of them. And they both went down together. Mexican food, pizza, being advertised here. We're going over one of the many washes here in town that used to channel the rainwater out to Lake Mead, our water source here for Las Vegas. Heading westbound here on Bonanza Road, approaching Page. And I was wondering how long that light would take. Page Street here, not a major street at all. Just a little residential street, but it has its own light. That Explorer there in the next lane, you can see it has no license plate. That's kind of an epidemic that we've covered here on this channel quite frequently, with regard to folks driving around without tags, often without insurance. And you just have to be really careful. Like they said, Daisy said, the character Daisy said in the story, The Great Gatsby, and in the movie, The Great Gatsby, she said it takes 2 people to create an accident or a collision. And that's true, just don't be one of them. Be the one that stops it from happening, because there's a lot of uninsured drivers in this town. We hear it from viewers, we hear it from a lot of Facebook groups, social media, a lot of police reports saying that they encounter lots and lots of uninsured motorists here in town. And it's just wild. Of course, the insurance rates have gone through the roof in recent years, so that's not helped. But if someone does collide with you here and they don't have insurance, guess what's going to happen next? They will take off. Because you have no way, especially if they don't have a tag on them, and your car is damaged, or you're damaged, right? You're injured. You're not going to be able to follow them. So it's almost worth preparing for in advance, in my humble opinion. Look at that, Santa Cruz. Is that a Hyundai truck right there on the right? H-Track. Little pickup truck. I haven't seen one of those. It's right here. Got a little bed in it. Got the green light here at Pecos. We say it both ways, so that way no one gets offended. It is a Hyundai, by the way. And then you have the Family Services Center over here on the right, civil service for juvenile justice, etc. City of Las Vegas East Service Center right there on the right, we just passed by. And what a surprise, another red light. The Rebel gas station there on the left shows a price of $3.58 for cash for regular unleaded. For a gallon. I'm gonna wait for this light here. And as soon as I say that, the light turns green. This truck next to us got a bunch of debris and stuff in it. That's kind of scary. final destination kind of stuff. Oh, there's a bus here. We'll go ahead and get back over. Wash and Shop Liquor. On the right there. Go ahead and get over to the right lane here. Come up to the light at 28th Street here. We're now into the numbered streets here in Las Vegas. McKnight Street there. Got the green light here at 28th Street, proceeding westbound on Bonanza for our friends following along at home here in the east side of Las Vegas. Professional multi-services income tax, it says there on that building we just passed. This is Eastern Avenue here, a major north-south artery throughout all of town here. Starts all the way down deep in the heart of Henderson, down by Anthem. And then comes all the way up here. It becomes Civic Center Drive up here in this area, just north of here actually, into the city of North Las Vegas, and then it kind of ends unceremoniously. Got some tires out here for sale, it looks like, in front of someone's home on the corner there. Come up here to 20th Street. Numbers are getting smaller as we get closer here to the 0 Street, which is up here, Main Street, I believe. And this is Bruce Street. We have a lot of videos in our library of Bruce Street. Feel free to check that out. This is still Bonanza westbound. You can see they have these little hills here. They're kind of fun to go down on the other side when you're going downhill. 12th Street, and then we have Maryland Parkway here. Another major north-south artery here on this side of town. You can see one of those blue and red flashing light trailers there in that 7-Eleven parking lot. Shout out to 7-Eleven man, one of 166 of them here in town. You got in the interchange here with Interstate 15 and US 95 immediately here to our left. You have US Vets serving those who served here. I'm not sure if that's a non-profit or... This is Las Vegas Boulevard, though, also known as the Strip. It's very rare to get that light green. And that brings us up here to Casino Center Boulevard, which becomes Veterans Memorial Drive on this side of Bonanza. Biltmore Drive, we just passed there. This is going to bring us here to Main Street. I'm going to make a right here on the Main Street. Main Street, Las Vegas. Main Street, USA. Electric motor service over here on our left, and then you have another motel, it looks like there, Regency, and a Salvadorania restaurant, auto repair, Sycamore Lane, Vegas Stronger, it says there, as we come up to the light here at Washington Avenue, a major east-west artery here in town. And then over here on our left, you have Nuwu Cannabis, which is located right on the Paiute Indian Reservation. Just a sliver of land here, really, when it comes to the size of Indian reservations throughout the country. But they have licensed out this Nuwu Cannabis marketplace. Las Vegas Smoke Shop. As we continue up northbound on Main Street. Take a second here and see if I can Maybe go down Four Master here. No, they have security out there, so they're not going to let me do it. The homeless have their own gated community, complete with security and everything. Here on Four Master Lane, we're going to make a left onto Owens and go westbound. And this is all just steps, mere steps from Fremont Street. This whole area right here. And we got some pedestrians going on the other side of the road there. Restoration and recovery, primary care, and addiction medicine, it says there on that building on the right. And then on the left here, you're seeing a lot of folks lined up here for the Salvation Army. And then some taking refuge underneath the overpass there. Make this left onto A Street here, A for Alpha. One of the letter streets here. Go from numbers to letters here in Las Vegas. And we want to take a moment, stop here. Thanks for joining. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. And please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok if you haven't already. It really helps the algorithm and helps recommend us to other viewers. So every time you like, follow, share, subscribe, etc., it really helps us with the algorithm. So thank you. And thanks for coming cruising with us. We appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you haven't already, check out the Vegas Don merch available on the shop section of our YouTube. We have some Vegas Don logo shirts on top of the Las Vegas Strip skyline. So feel free to check that out for yourself or your significant other. And as always, here on the Vegas Don channel, remember, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.